To the Disney executive of Frozen, who commented on the movie applauding the creation of 2 female protagonists. Animating female characters is very difficult. You have to make them pretty and sensitive, yet look very different if they are echoing the same expression.
Be careful, female protagonist. We want a character who can break into the prettiest of puzzle pieces, who will fall gracefully and cry beautifully.
I've never met a pretty crier. Can't you be more interested in the shape of my voice than in the shape of my thighs?
Don't shout, bleat softly. Make us believe in your porcelain hands rather than your flesh.
I don't need any of this makeup.
You are not a tree from the wildest of woods. You are made to be replanted into cottage pots, small enough to never settle roots. Always stay within reach of our erasers and new colors so we can pencil in a new princess next movie just as pretty, just as perfect.
Just a little change.
Small to say the least.
Tale as old as time. Generations of women recycled out of aspen tree wastes, wrapping thick hair around shoulders to cover any faults that scar too ugly.
This reminds us never to be in the same room with another woman. Someone might catch on that we're not as unique as we seem.
Not like all the other girls. Doesn't hold up when our faces find mirrors in sisters or fellow princesses.
Are we really so interchangeable? How many women can you know as the only plots you produced are Snow White women poured into hourglass molds, face grafted from her predecessors? Swap out a few ingredients and keep the recipe fresh.
This one can be smart.
Maybe this one can be cunning.
Make this one awkward. Won't that be so endearing?
Keep feeding us your poisoned apples buried in your best apple tart. Make us forget that bitter under all this sweet.
Look at all the girls that are giving you. How about a princess that's a little bit more human?
Give her heritage without giving her stereotype.
Draw her from scratch instead of transplanting her face. Women are not all grown from Snow White's family tree.
Having more than one girl on stage doesn't hide the fact that her features are plucked from the same orchard.
Switch out Aurora's blonde for Belle's brunette curls.
Call them different enough.
Switch out Rapunzel's clumsy for Emma's awkward.
Call them different enough.
Give Meredith curves, wild hair, and a love for arrows.
Call her lesbian.
Give Ursula a trident. Give her leverage. Give her fat.
Call her villain. Only the pretty girls are heroines.
If there is only one way to be pretty,
only one of us can be a protagonist.